pay for all treatments. Not for all treatments. Medicaid will cover treatments that are prescribed by a physician that are generally accepted in the world of medicine. They're not going to pay for alternative methods of alternative therapies. They're not going to pay for hyperbaric chambers. They're not going to pay for diet and nutrition. They're not going to pay for supplements. They will pay for speech therapy. They will pay for OT. They will pay for PT. But believe me when I tell you, your schools are billing for that service. The New York City Department of Education bills Medicaid for every service your child gets because they have a deal with the state. Other services, behavioral interventions, family education and training, after-school programs can be paid with a Medicaid card, but you have to be in what they call HCBS waiver, which is Home and Community-Based Services waiver. But you need to have a case manager. You need to talk to an agency that can help you navigate the Medicaid system. And a couple of agencies here that I know do case management. We do. If we can answer any questions for you. For the parents, there's at least 3 agencies here that are doing support groups for the parents. We do also support groups for the parents. We do parent education. The schools, more and more, especially the early childhood schools, I know you do support groups. SLCD does support groups, parent education and information. I mean, the better educated you are, the better you're prepared to get services and help for your child. And the more comfortable you are with the situation that you're in, the better advocate you can be. So you need to educate yourself as much as possible. You need to get as much help as possible. But nobody knows your child. Somebody said that. Nobody knows your child better than you do. And, we can help you all we can do. But if you don't step up and take the bull by the horns and make the phone calls and push it, it's not going to happen. So we can give you the names, we can give you the numbers, we can make the referrals. But if you don't physically do it, I mean, I've seen parents that have had everything through the system, and then something happened, somebody got sick, something happened, and then they've lost it all. Only to have to start all over again from the beginning. And that's okay. We know that stuff happens. But we will, every one of us here, every one of us will fight for your child just as hard as you will.
Okay, actually we have more questions coming. Let's just have the discussion number right now, and then we'll have more questions. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I believe I can play.
When I talk about flying, I'm talking about spiritual flying. I used to think that I could not go on, and life was just an awful song. But now I've learned the meaning of God's love. I'm leaning on the everlasting arms. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe this thing, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can reach the sky. I meditate about it every night and day. Spreading my wings and flying away. I believe I can soar. I see myself entering into the door of blessing. I can fly. I can fly. Oh, yes, I can, you can. See, I was on the verge of breaking down. And the cares and the problems of life, they seem so very loud. But there are miracles in life I must achieve. But first, it has to start inside of me. Oh, if I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe this thing is for faith, then there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I meditate about it night and day, spreading my wings and flying away. I believe I can soar. I see myself entering into this floral blessing. That's how you got to see yourself. I can fly. I can fly. But there's something you gotta know. One thing I know, I believe in miracles. Yes, I do. There is times in your life you're going to go through some storms, and things are not going to seem right the way you want it to be. But God is in the storm with you. You got to trust Him and take Him for who He is. Yes, you do. And I tell you, somebody, under the sound of my voice, He won't take you through everything. He won't let tears come over down your eyes. He'll take you through the molehills and the mountains. And sometimes you can't see some of the clouds. But it's God who lets you fly. I tell you, you can fly above your problem. You can fly above your situation with faith. I tell you, you can fly, you can fly. You gotta feel it, you gotta believe it, you can make it. I know that sometimes it seems so hard, but you can make it. If nobody tells you, you can make it. You can fly. You can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful.
So we're going to get some more questions, but any children here who we need to clap our hands for, you know what I'm talking about, right? Anybody? Kids, raise your hands and let's just give them a big hand for behaving tonight.
Yeah.
Not behaving, but just being. If my son was here, he'd be running circles about 50 times already, I assure you. So, and of course, parents were here. Give them a big hand to parents with children who were here.
Yeah,
And of course, grandparents. I see one right here.
grandparents.
Okay, now back to the question. I believe